Welcome to CK4RC.
Hey, would you stop putting the dinosaur in the pirate ship? I'm tired of digging that thing out of there. Things I never thought I would have to say before I was a parent. You know what I mean? Welcome back to CK4RC. If you're confused about what just happened, listen, me too. So you and me both, that makes both of us. I don't ever know what's going on around here. But look, I'm back with the Carisma MSA-1E. I started to do the video and I thought I had a dud. I did not get much out of this thing at all. Turns out I didn't get a dud. The only dud is up here in the old noodle. This is the only dud. I forgot to charge the battery. I thought I charged it. I didn't. So I'm back with the good old Ford dentside pickup from Carisma MSA-1E 24 scale. This guy is just such a good looking little truck. And I had to match my shirt to the truck that I'm reviewing. How about that? Just because I can. Because I got this great shirt from Only RCs. Go to onlyrcs.com. Use my discount code. Gonna be downstairs like always. Get 20% off your order and stock up on great shirts, stock up on blankets, on cups, on stickers. Oh man, they are coming up with some new decal graphic sheets that they sent me a little preview, and I'm working on some things. So stay tuned because they're expanding. They're expanding everything they offer. They're trying to get into whatever you need for the hobby, for apparel, for merch, paraphernalia. Paraphernalia, is that, maybe that's a drug thing. Let's not, I don't know. Only RCs, I'm sorry, man, you guys, visit them and get their stuff. Ignore my asininery. That's what we're going with. But don't ignore them. Get their stuff. They're great. I'm not. So we're gonna go. I got this retro remote right here that I really just don't care for. Charisma, sorry, but I just don't like the design and the style on it. Just it's kind of retro and just not. The thumb wheel is a little too far forward for one-handed driving. It's probably going to make that tricky. It's got that plastic wheel. You know, we've already been through this. Now, something that I did notice once I got the battery in here, and again, I've got the stickers on the windows. I'm not crazy about that either, but I'm just rehashing stuff we've already talked about. So, one thing that I noticed though, once I got the battery in here, the power switch, you can't even see it because it's just so poorly located. It's back behind the servo, behind the shock, and let me make sure I'm doing it right. I got to get the transmitter on first. That way there's no interference and the truck doesn't take off without me, but I'm going to have to wedge my big dumb finger all the way back here and then try to get leverage on this switch. And guys, it just doesn't want to work. Which way am I even trying to... Oh, goodness gracious. All right, I got a green light in there. So that tells me that there's stuff going on. All right, now this thing does have three channels, three speeds on the transmitter. That is for the motor. So I'm going to start off in channel 1. I believe that should be low. That should be kind of the crawl channel. So let's check the modulation on this guy. I already jumped on the reverse by accident there. So let's see what kind of crawl speed we get. The modulation here in forward on low gear. I'm starting to hear the motor whine a little bit. Not too bad. And there is the slowest I can go. Low end control. That is a pretty good crawl. Huh? Look at that. That's solid. That is nice. That's not bad at all. That modulation is, that's top notch. Charisma. I see you. I like what you're doing. Now let's get it back here. Modulation in reverse isn't too bad. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Did you see that? Reverse is jumping. And did you see the body bounce up? I didn't even turn. Probably need to work with some steering trim here though, because it's not lining up the best. All right, so we got the crawl speed. Let's see what low gear top speed looks like, huh? Slow, just like a crawler should be. Goodness, that reverse. I don't think that's low speed on reverse. I'm pretty confident that reverse it's ready to rock. Whether you are or not, reverse is ready to go. All right, let's check out channel 2. So we're going to go up into second gear, if you will. Straighten it out a little bit. See, modulation still looking pretty good. Nope, that reverse is just so punchy, just real herky-jerky. We talked about this in a previous video. That is the technical term, believe it or not. Herky-jerky, that's what that's called. So anyway, let's see the top end on the middle gear here, the second gear. Okay, noticeable difference. That reverse is still out of control. I mean, that's really all there is to it. So let's get crazy. Let's punch it up into overdrive. Here we go. I didn't even hit the brake. I mean, I let off the gas, and you see all the body action. I mean, look at that. That's seriously. I'm going in a straight line, folks, and I might be able to pull a wheelie if I got a little 3-wheel action. That front right tire definitely came up. I'm touching reverse, and look at that. I mean, it's just that wobble. It's like a weeble, huh? Anybody know what I'm talking about? Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. I'm old. I don't know what else to tell you about it. I'm gonna go back to first gear, and we're gonna hit the bridge. So, Carisma, show me what you're working with, huh? We'll take it nice and easy. Got to give it a good amount of throttle here just to get it to go. The torque is a little low. All right, I've got it pegged, and I'm not getting anywhere with this. So I'm going to back it down carefully with that crazy reverse. See what happens in second gear. Oh, it is not the easiest to control. I can tell you that. It definitely had some good torque twist, and that front right tire, it just started reaching for the heavens. I mean, everything else was planted, but that tire was like, nope, I'm not doing that. I'm throwing my hands in the air and wave them around like I just don't care. But a little finesse, hey, listen, it's up there. Little finesse with the throttle. Normally, my motto is when in doubt, throttle out. This time I didn't do that, and look, it worked. Imagine that. Just don't drive like a big dumb ape, and things work out better. So that's cool. I'll take that. All right, now here comes the dismount. Any gymnast will tell you the dismount is where that's where you win or lose. I don't know if gymnasts. I've never been a gymnast. I've never heard them say that. I am just trying to make stuff up to sound good. So if it worked, then I nailed it. If it didn't work, then it didn't. I don't know what else to say about it. Let's see what happens here on the decline. I'm nervous, I gotta tell you. Nice. Carisma. I like it. Listen, I don't like the body roll just from going forwards and backwards. That's terrible. The on-off switch placement, terrible. The gear speeds, not bad. I like that. I like the options there. Um, the tread on these tires, I think I showed that last time. It's really weird tread, really spaced out. I think that's actually a good thing to have it spread out like that because it lets you kind of grip a little bit more. So I think that's kind of a good thing. So we made the tough obstacle, and now let me see what happens with this little crawling little thing that I put together a while back. Let's see how it handles this. I'm going to go back to first just to see what happens because I was really disappointed with first when we did the climb. So let me see when we did the bridge. Let me see how low does on the climb. The torque is just really weak on low gear. You get a good crawl speed, but the torque just isn't there. But check out the flex on that though. You guys see that a little bit? Not bad. Not bad, not bad. Okay. Now I did have to peg the throttle just to get over that little apex there. But those oversized pumpkins, they are a little bit of a nuisance, but the truck makes them work. So there we go. All right, now just because I can, I'm just going to send this thing in reverse and let's see what happens. All right, that was not as eventful as kind of what I was hoping for. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in high speed, and we're just gonna go. We're just gonna go. Send it. Ready, set, go. It just climbed it. There was no wheelie action. There was no air under the tires. It was a little anticlimactic. Listen, I was hoping for a little bit more. I thought third speed might have a little bit more oomph to it, but it didn't. That's all right though. Listen, I am quite pleased with what this thing gave me out of the box. Carisma MSA-1E. Not bad at all. I like what I'm starting with. I am not real sure what the aftermarket ability. I don't think that's right. I don't know what aftermarket parts are out there for Carisma, what kind of hop ups are out there. I do think that this axle mounted servo, I am pretty sure that you can just get a direct replacement with like an Emax on there. So you can get a little bit of an upgrade with that. But as far as the links, the steering links, suspension links, drive shaft, all of that stuff. I don't know what's out. I don't know what's out there. I haven't dug that deep. It looks like you can add LEDs. I think I mentioned that last time. In the front bumper as well as the light bar up here on the roll bar. So overall, I just love this truck, man. Just the look of it. I couldn't be happier with having this in my fleet. It's not an axial. It's not a power wagon. It's not a Jeep. It's not a C10. Love it. Super happy with it. And for the price point, we're talking this thing came in just under $100 new when I got it. So again, in line with that with the budget rigs, and I love it. That's what I'm about. So there is my initial reaction to the bone stock Carisma MSA-1E. I'm going to see if I can get this thing turned off without ripping off my fingertip. No, I'm not off. Oh, off is a lot easier than on. So I can confirm that right here on screen. So whatever. Thanks for coming back. Hope you like the truck. If you do, I'm going to drop a link downstairs. Go ahead and pick one up. OnlyRCs.com. Use discount code CK4RC to get 20% off your whole order. Thanks for coming back. Keep coming back. Hit that quadfecta on your way out. Like, subscribe, share, comment, all the good stuff. And let's keep doing this. Thanks.